Admiral, this is Samus Aran. I'm ready to join your fleet.
Very good, Samus. It's time to end this.
This being the final objective of Metroid Prime Sunday. That's right, Metroid Prime Sunday is here. Yeah, it's Sunday. And I know you're watching it. I know you're watching football. I know you're watching a little baseball, especially the Tigers and the Mariners. Well, not the Mariners, by the way, after like what? Well, if you look behind you, only 2 hits. I think it's like what? It's been 4.5 innings. Well, it's no big deal. We still got a lot of baseball to play here. Anyways, not wasting any more time here. Let's see. I'm muted, no signal. Doesn't matter. You guys can hear me, right? I'm just going to offer a toast. Here is to all of those who want to cap off their weekend in a big way. I know I do. This is for you guys. Cheers. Gotta crack this open. Time to hydrate. Really got to come up with a better intro than that. Let's jump to live scene. And then jump to the game here. So, this is it. The final objective. I'm going to go ahead and type this in right now. Hold on a minute. Yep, you heard right. This is it. The final objective. The mysterious far-off planet known as Phaaze awaits Samus Aran and the Galactic Federation Marine Corps. The Marines look to go all out against the space pirates, but then Samus looks to enter the planet Phaaze because she has a job to do, and only she can finish this. They say the sinister Dark Samus looks there, but so does Aurora Unit 313. The pirates have already acquired the unit back in the beginning of the game. Remember? Well, given the experience of playing this game, it has been found out that Aurora Unit 313 may very well be held captive in Phaaze. But we'll have to prove that. We'll have to prove that first. So I did a little more research on the logbooks here, and looks like I'll have everything I need before I proceed. So let's go ahead and enter that ship. Why don't I just go ahead and turn it up just a little bit? There we go, much better. All right, this is it. Here we go. No turning back now. Got all the pickups. Just a few more entries in the logbook left, and well, I don't know about you boys, but I'm ready to finish this thing. This is the season finale of Metroid Prime Sunday. I wait in great anticipation for the release of Metroid Prime 4. Meanwhile, it's go time.
Sir, Samus' ship has joined the fleet.
Thank you, Ensign. The Phazon command. You are clear to fire the portal beam. Once the wormhole is open, order all ships to enter.
Affirmative, Admiral. Message to all ships. Prepare for entry. Maintain battle formation timeless.
Here we go. Let's do this thing. Warp speed! Look at that thing.
Pirates, open fire!
All units, you are clear to engage.
Admiral, Marines, this is Samus Aran. I'm going in.
Here he comes. Here she comes. So here, finally, here we are in Phaaze. Objective completed.
Okay, here goes nothing. Huh? What's happening to me? I don't think I can hold on much longer. Gotta vent the energy tanks.
All right. I've had enough. That's enough of that. Venting energy tanks. This is it. Due to critical levels of internal Phazon corruption, the emergency vent override has been triggered by the PED suit. All acquired energy tanks have been vented to temporarily prevent total corruption. Hyper-mode weapons no longer require the extinguishing of an energy tank to use. You are now permanently in hyper mode. Unfortunately, this vent override can no longer be used. Damage as well as exposure to Phaze's atmosphere will continue to raise your Phazon level. Your Phazon level is shown as a yellow bar at the top of the HUD. If your Phazon level fills completely, you will die. Pulsing spores in this fungus emit the scent of decay. No profile matches in databank. Massive tentacles grow from deep within the planet's surface. They appear semi-sentient. Gunship no longer identifies you as Samus due to near total corruption. Access to the ship is not permitted. Structure appears to be some sort of cocoon. Its outer membrane seems to be quite durable. Species identified. Glowstem. Bioluminescent plant life that contains high radiation readings. Crystallized Phazon is hardened over time, but appears vulnerable to explosive blasts. More Metroids. Now what's this? Door has a little energy shield. Need a weapon fire to disrupt the shield and open the door. It's a Phaaze door. Double check the logbook. Research. Acid rain. Phaaze door. Let's see. Gel sac inflates its defensive measure. Can explode and release venom. Gel sacs are aggressive creatures, roaming their territory and defending it from all comers. When provoked, the gel sac will begin to expand its body, quickly filling it with a caustic Phazon-based venom. This continues until the gel sac explodes, sending a spray of deadly fluid in all directions. Check. What about these things? Door opening allows creatures to quickly exit their nest and attack. A strong blast could collapse it. Oh, what's this? Small anti-phasing unit, 25. Check. What's this? Organic mass appears resistant to beam and missile attacks, but could probably be overloaded with energy. Target identified. Metroid egg. Completely saturated with Phazon. Faint life signs detected within. Phazon tendrils will tangle around anything that gets too close, but can't grab smooth surfaces. Black Phazon crystals have hardened over time, vulnerable to heavy blasts. Hardened exterior of black Phazon crystals is resistant to normal attacks. These structures will form naturally over time in areas with high amounts of Phazon. It is commonly mined by space pirates for use in producing trooper armor, but loses its darkened appearance in the process. Cluster of large crystals have grown through a cavern wall, vulnerable to explosive blasts. Alright, here we go. Phazon fungus. Double check the logbook here. Alright, got all the research. Got all the research ones. 3 Phazon creatures remain, 2 space pirate creatures remain. Really got to be careful in scrimmaging these things. Huh? Shoot. Forgot where I was. Alright. This is it. We were at Cavern Alpha. Flesh-like bloom feeds energy into Phazon mass, destroying all blooms may damage the growth. Hyperball. Phazon Puffer. Absorbs Phazon energy from nearby bioforms to power its own attacks. This particular breed of puffer has been heavily mutated by exposure to Phazon, giving it strange new abilities. As it flies, it searches the area for Phazon energy to consume. The puffer will absorb this energy out of any nearby bioform and energize itself. The puffer will then use the energy to fire a powerful attack back at their target. This ability comes with a price. The Phazon energy comprised in their body is rather unstable and easily disrupted by any type of weapon fire. Take that. Let's take a look here, see if there's any. Yeah, this place is weird. That hurt. So where do I go from there? All right, let's see here. Phazon mass is a hardened shell sustained by surrounding growths. Destroying them may damage it. Tangleweed becomes agitated upon contact, retracts from the ground if threatened. A simple form of plant life in which there are many species across many worlds. While each breed may have characteristics native to their respective ecology, they all possess identical behavior. Tangleweeds can constantly sway their brightly colored leaves to attract potential prey to land on them. Thousands of microscopic barbs lining the tangleweed's body will snare and inject a paralyzing toxin into their victim. While small organisms are vulnerable to escape, tangleweeds lack the strength to do anything more than hinder the movement of larger life forms. When attacked, they will retract into the ground until they no longer sense a threat. Yowie, wowie. What else do I do this? Nope, can't scan it right now. Maw has been destroyed. Fleshy mesh appears to be part of a much larger organism. Exposed memory is a small section of a nest which contains hundreds of juvenile Metroids. That's double. Creature's optical organ is vulnerable to shots but is being protected by thick plating. Burrow opening is made of hardened Phazon and is too strong to be collapsed. Wow, wait. Take it down. Take them all down. Down it goes. Artiform species unknown. Mouth interior appears vulnerable. Damages to loosen its grip. This hardened Phazon is covered in opening. An explosive blast may be able to shatter it. Oh, man. Free fall. Serpentine organ serves as a Leviathan wound. Tissue on the side looks like it could be torn off. Leviathan infant. Leviathan in early development. Phazon within is highly unstable. Leviathans are the children of Phaaze. They are bioforms that begin life deep within the planet, inside the base of a serpentine organ that serves as a womb. Leviathan will remain in here, feeding on an endless supply of Phazon, until it has developed its Phazon core. The developed core marks the Leviathan's transition into adolescence and its departure from the womb. The serpentine organ moves the adolescent from deep inside Phaaze and releases it closer to this planet's surface. Here, the bioform will continue to grow and mature beneath its older siblings. As time passes and the older ones are launched into space, Leviathan will slowly make its way to the planet's surface. It is here that Leviathan will reach full maturity. Once Phaaze has located a planetary target to corrupt, it will launch Leviathan into space. Leviathan is capable of interstellar travel, creating wormholes in space to expedite the journey. Instinctively, it homes in on its planetary target. Shortly after impact, the bioform dies, leaving its armored shell to protect the Phazon core. Before it dies, the bioform often attracts and enthralls a large local predator. After mutating it through intense Phazon exposure, it compels the creature to protect the core. The core then begins to seep into the planet, replacing the local ecosystem with one based on Phazon. These husks are identical to the bioform you encounter within the crater of Talon 4, hence the first Metroid Prime form. Get the hell out of there. What's this? Seal is covering a lower chamber. Phazon emanating from below. A strong explosion could damage it. The sides of the organ have been ripped off. The Leviathan infant within is now vulnerable. Hold on, let me check the logbook here, because I think I feel like I missed something. I got all the Phazon creatures. What remain left are the two space pirate creatures. I think that's it then. Take that!
There you are, Dark Samus. I've looked all over for you. I'm gonna end this once and for all.
Wait, hold on a second. Yeah, listen to that music. Alright, so we're at the sanctum. Dark Samus, Phazon energy-based entity, disrupted by hypermorph attacks. Target is composed of pure Phazon energy and is highly unstable. Scans indicate that hypermorph attacks are capable of disrupting her, likely a result of hypermorph being energized by Samus's body. Dark Samus is capable of generating echoes of herself to aid her in battle. These units will be used as increased firepower and act as distractions while she replenishes her energy. They should be destroyed immediately. She is capable of absorbing energy from Phaaze to replenish her own. Oh, here we go. Take that.
Take that, Dark Samus. So, Aurora Unit 313 is here. I've always hated brains.
Well, time for the final battle. Aurora Unit 313. Hatch on its head protects the core. Damage the core to sever cables. Aurora 313 has somehow been fused with the bioessence of Dark Samus. While combat shields protected most of the unit, weak spot has been detected at the cable junction. Damaging the unit's core will expose this point, but the core itself is protected by an armored hatch. Tentacle ports can be damaged to initiate stunning cerebral feedback pulses within the target. While incapacitated, the hatch will be unprotected and able to be pulled open. This unit has been heavily mutated by Phazon exposure. It appears to be symbiotically connected to the planet Phaaze as well. So what does that mean? So, you're not saying all 100... Oh, I don't... What the heck with it? Let's go. Or Unit 313 has been temporarily stunned. Hatch on its head can be pulled open. Alright, here we go. Dark Echo, similarly created by Dark Samus, susceptible to hyper mode attacks. It would. All right, come on now. Oh, we're not done yet, folks. Aurora Unit 313. Severed cable has exposed a weak point that is vulnerable to attack.
You're done.
What's oof?
See you in the afterlife. Boy, am I glad that's over. Uh-oh. I gotta get the hell out of here.
Wait, what's happening?
Sir, we have confirmed unstable energy spikes in multiple locations on the planet. It's a chain reaction. It's accelerating. The planet's going to explode.
Order the fleet to disengage and prepare to retreat. Activate the Leviathan's warp field. Get us out of here!
All units, be advised, you are hereby ordered to retreat at once. I say again, wormhole is open. Get the hell out of there as fast as you can. You are the man. Let's go, go, go!
Oof. So we kind of skipped.
Damage reports coming in. We've lost 37% of the fleet. Half of the surviving ships are reporting heavy casualties.
Sir, we've confirmed the wormhole has disappeared. All the Leviathans are gone. The crisis is over.
What about Samus?
Negative, sir. No contact.
Admiral Dane, do you copy?
Sir, we're receiving a transmission from Samus's ship.
Mission complete. Now I can breathe easy.
And there he go. And there she goes. Meanwhile, back at Elysia.
Rundas. Gore. Gandreda. The Phazon corruption got the best of you all. I assure you, your sacrifices have not been in vain.
All right, roll credits. Meanwhile, I'm going to take a look at the scores here. Let me go ahead and bring that back to intermission in just a minute. Now, I know I may not have had any viewers except for myself during this short final mission, but it was worth waiting for. And now I'm going to take a look back here. See, as you can see, Seattle is holding on to a 2-0 lead at the top of the 8th. But the Tigers are not done yet. They look to add a few more runs on their own. Let's just hope it's not a shutout. Kind of want to get this thing to extra innings. Meanwhile, 10-6 Buffalo over New England. But yeah, what a journey this has been. So October the 28th, I hear that the road to Beyond starts there with a retrospective of the first Metroid Prime trilogy. So yeah, in just a moment here, you're probably going to be hearing another brief message here. So listen, give it a listen. Well, not yet. All right, give it a listen.
With the death of the planet Phaaze, Samus Aran's arduous fight against Phazon has ended. However, in the vast regions of space, this victory is just a twinkle of a star, spreading the light of hope through the darkness.
Yes. That is quite the message there, because as you can already tell, that crisis may be over, but the war may have just begun. And I think there may be a new threat coming in. Troy Baker, where have I heard that name before? I wonder, you must be thinking to yourself. Okay, 1, 2, top of the 8th, 1 out. Come on, Tigers, get those bats rolling. Don't make me looking back during the stream here, but yeah, this is. Let me talk to you people here. As you can already tell, in case you missed it, this is the copy of the Super Mario Galaxy Duology on the Switch. There is an upgrade. There's a free upgrade for the Switch 2 available. So I'm probably going to get right on that. But I've yet to finish Mario and Luigi Brothership. And next time I play that, and going forward, I'm going to focus on the story and not the side quests. Going forward, side quests are off-stream air unless you want to see them. Whenever I stream, I am focused on the main story. Side quests are a whole different ball of wax. So that was my lesson for today. Anyways, looking back on the first 3 Metroid Prime games, including the one released back in 2002. This was one of my favorite trilogies ever. Ever played my favorite Metroid games ever, man. I rarely play the Super Metroid for the SNES. I more rarely play like the regular Metroid for the NES because, dang, those are long. You don't even get to save. Well, it may not be over yet, so let's see. Okay, mission final. Percentage complete, 100%. Total time, 10:32. Hyper mode difficulty unlocked. Yep. Well, this is it.
Okay. Time to head back to base. Lose the Varia suit.
Yeah, I was looking at you. Gee, I wonder where Samus's home planet is. Hey, wait. Something's. Hey, wait a minute. What's this? What kind of a ship is this? Well, I think there's only one way to find out, folks. Tune in to choose to save now and finish this game. Metroid Prime Think Corruption. When you select your save side again, you'll start a new game. Sure, I want to save, because you never know. Well, that's it for this episode of Metroid Prime Sunday. That's it. That's the whole trilogy. So don't forget. Oops. Oh, man. I've been in intermission this whole time. What does it matter? You know? I'm ready to get out of here. So. Yeah, that was my mistake. Anyways, so stay tuned, folks, for updates. Remember, Metroid Prime 4 Beyond releases December the 4th, later this year. And we will be making and of course, God, I can't find them. I can't find the words. This will mark our return to Metroid Prime Sunday with Beyond. So I'm going to keep my eyes open on that. I'm probably going to pre-order. Who knows? Don't forget Nostalgic Monday tomorrow for Chrono Trigger. And keep your eyes peeled for Legend of Zelda Tuesday. Yes, it is making its triumphant comeback each and every Tuesday. And of course, Super Mario Friday, or whenever I get to, get an impromptu stream in, I'm going to try and finish Mario and Luigi Brothership as fast as possible so I can get right into the Super Mario Galaxy duology. And coming even sooner. Well, coming much later than that, though, keep my eyes open for the Luigi's Mansion trilogy. And all sorts of content. And keep your eyes open on the Facebook page for the next episode of Voice Acting and the next season premiere as we attempt to start Paper Mario and the Origami King. Until then, I am the Packager Steel, and I am for real. Adios, muchacho.